I'm finally to the point where I'm ready to put the camper in the truck and find out how much it weighs. Any guesses? Put your guess in the comments section below. There's a public scale about 15 minutes from my house, and it only costs $15 to weigh your truck. I made sure to match the fuel level when weighing my truck, both empty and with the camper on top. At 4,220 pounds, I think that's a good start. I was able to shed some weight by removing the tailgate, the bed mat, the bed rails, and the back seats for my seat delete. Stay tuned for the final weight at the end of the video. This part of the video is a compilation of some finishing touches to the exterior of the camper. As you can see, I replaced the strap stabilizers with these wedge-shaped pieces of gray canvas. These wedge-shaped pieces keep the roof more stable and are easier to put on and take off. Without these stabilizers, it is almost impossible to keep the roof steady. Ask me how I know. Installing the 4 roof stabilizers only takes about 3 minutes. Using stainless steel snaps, just attach to the trim and you're good to go. Now I'm just removing the aluminum trim. I'm going to seal behind it, add some foam weather stripping underneath it, and paint all of the roof trim black. Here I'm just adding some foam tape to even out the surface so the roof trim can lay flat. Although these windows are small, I'm happy with how they turned out. These windows are only exposed when the camper is popped up, so I'm not super concerned about leaking. With that being said, I added plenty of sealant so they would not leak. And I'm already thinking about adding bigger windows, which would be an easy process of just cutting a larger hole. We're going to try these out for a while and see what we think. After this first layer of sealant had dried, I added another layer of sealant over all of the top of the bolts and all of the seams for a watertight seal. Here I'm just finishing off the roof by painting the top edge trim white with some rattle can gloss white to match the aluminum on the roof. I also painted over the Volcom to give it an extra seal and to help it match the roof better. I think it turned out great. I'm happy with it, and it was easy. Using painter's tape will help you keep your sealant lines straight and clean. This stuff is called Jiffy Seal. It's used in houses to seal around windows when you're installing the window. I used it to seal the top rail of the bottom part of the camper. Buy yourself several different sizes of weather stripping. Almost all of the parts I used are listed in the video description below, with links to the Amazon page where you can buy the products as well. The weatherproofing portion of this build is a trial and error process. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I had to start over, redesign, try things differently, but in the end, it all worked out well, I think. I bought these camper lift jacks from eTrailer, not sponsored. They're capable of lifting 1,000 pounds of weight. Should be enough for my camper. I built this from 100% reclaimed wood. I didn't spend $1 on this. I built this because I honestly didn't trust the lift jacks and wanted something stable to put underneath the camper that I've spent a year working on In case it fell off of the lift jacks, it had something to land on. And obviously this would be easier with 2 people, but you gotta do what you gotta do. After some nervous moments, and with the help of my son and the blue rollers you can see in the back of my truck, we were able to slide the camper in and put it in its place. Okay, enough of the dramatic music. This isn't Max Powell's channel. The camper is finally on the truck, and I think it looks great. I love the color. Everything is working well. Just a few more things on the outside, and I'm ready to start the inside. This is the awning I built for my old setup. I just built new brackets and installed it on the side of the camper. I'll have a video about that build coming up soon. So I headed back down to the scales with the camper on the back of the truck. I paid my $15 and pulled onto the scale. I'm super stoked on the way it looks on the truck. The original weight with no camper and the weight with the camper, 4,740 pounds. The camper weight with the awning is 520 pounds. I'd guess the awning weighs 30 pounds. So the total camper weight is around 490. I think I'm looking good for the interior build and gear. to stay under the gross vehicle weight limit of 5,600 pounds. Thanks for watching. It's appreciated. Stay safe out there.